After applying hundreds of companies for a job and still not getting any interview calls, and you're wondering why I'm not getting interview calls. Is there any problem? Is there any problem with my CV? Is there any problem the way, the method I apply for a job? You're not the only person who is facing this kind of a problem. Today I'm going to explain 8 reasons why you are not getting any interview calls from any company, and I will give you the solution how to fix that problem and start getting interview calls in future. Hi, my name is Krishna Lama, living in UAE from 5 years. I have over 7 years of experience in food and beverage industry, and I have faced the same problem that you are facing right now, not getting any job interview, like applying for hundreds of company for jobs and still not getting an interview. I was wondering why, what could be the reason that I'm not getting interview calls. Maybe is there a problem on my CV? Maybe is there I don't have experience. I was wondering what could be the reason that I'm not getting job interview, and I was looking for the solution, the problem why I'm not getting interview calls. I have done my research. I went to Google, I went to YouTube, I've searched so many websites, I've searched so many videos, I've watched lots of videos, lots of suggestions I have took, and I come up with my own experience that I'm going to share today with you all. Number one, bad structure of CV. As we all know, CV is the first thing that recruiters see. If your CV have bad structure, if your CV have multiple spelling mistakes, if your CV does not include your experience, your certification, like the language, what is your work, that could be one of the reason that you're not getting interview calls. Choose one good structure of CV. Go to any website, like you can go to the Canva and choose your template, it match for your job description, and include your all the experience, your certification in your CV. Always make sure that you are not making any mistakes on spellings, because now these days lots of companies, they shortlist the CV by ATS system, and that system, that software, it read your CV. Software reads your CV. So if there is any mistake on spelling, it will catch and it will throw your CV to the trash. And HR or a recruiter, they never get your CV. So lots of companies, they use softwares. That's why that could be the reason. Maybe you have spelling mistakes on your CV. So please avoid that kind of a mistake on your CV. Number two, lack of relevant experience. If any company announces their job vacancy, they will give job description. What is the job description? What is the requirement? What is the role of the person? What kind of certification or training they are looking for person applying for a job? Okay, if you have that kind of training, that kind of experience, certification, you can apply for that job. If it doesn't match, you're not getting interview calls. For example, okay, I have 5 years of experience as a barista. If any cafe, they announce their job vacancy, they need 3 years of experience barista, I will apply because I have 5 years of experience. I can do my profile and their needs, it match. Okay, I will get interview calls. But if they are looking for manager position, they are looking for like a 3 years experience manager. I have worked as a supervisor. Okay, I have experience of supervisor, but I don't have manager position. I have never worked as a manager, so my profile doesn't match. So if I apply for a manager position, there's a very high chance that I will get rejected. I'm not getting an interview call. So always make sure that your experience and your the role that you are going to apply for a job, it match. Number three, underqualified for the role. Again, same thing. If any company announces for vacancy, like they need like somebody who have a degree on specific skill. If the company is looking for somebody who have a bachelor's degree in hotel management, okay, they are looking for somebody who have bachelor degree in hotel management. I don't have a degree, I don't have college degree. I have worked, I have experience, but I don't have college degree, right? So if I apply, even though I have experience of like a 5 years, and they are looking for experienced person, but with college degree, right? I have experience, but I don't have college degree. So if I apply on that job, there's a very high chance that I will get rejected. Yeah, I'm not getting any interview call. So always make sure what they are looking for. If there is any specific requirement, like for anything, if you don't have that kind of experience or that kind of thing that they are looking for specifically, then do not apply. You're not getting any interview calls. That's why always check the requirements. All companies, they always post their requirements for the job description. What are the roles you are going to play? What is your like a job description? What are the requirements that company is looking for? If it doesn't match with your CV, your profile, there's a very high chance that you're not getting any interview calls. So always avoid that kind of a mistake. If you are not qualified, then should not apply on that particular job. Number 4, applying for a job outside of your field. This is like you see a vacancy and you randomly apply for the job. That way you're not getting interview calls. In your like if job indeed, it shows that you are applying on hundreds of job. Lots of companies, their requirement is different. What they are looking for is different. Your position maybe like your experience and different, and you are applying for that job. Okay, if company is looking for a barista, okay, and you have experience of like a supervisor in fast food, and but you apply for a barista position, you're not getting interview calls, right? That's why if I have experience of barista, then I will look for the job for barista. I will apply only for the job which requires a barista, which company are looking for only barista. I will apply on only that kind of a company. It shows that you are applying randomly and you feel like that, oh, I have applied for hundreds and companies for a job interview, but you're not getting any interview calls, right? That could be the reason. Maybe you are applying randomly. You are applying randomly, like if you see any job vacancy, you are desperate and you are looking for a job, any kind of a job, I can do that. Okay, you are applying. No, this way you're not getting any interview calls. So always avoid applying randomly any kind of a job. If it doesn't match with your experience and your profile, do not apply. Number 5, no UAE experience. There are lots of companies, they announce their vacancy, but they are looking for UAE experience. Although you have experience your home country, maybe some other Gulf country, but you don't have experience of UAE, but the company is looking for like a specifically UAE expert, like you who have work in UAE market or UAE restaurants or any kind of a job. That work experience has to be from UAE, not from your home country, not from other country. They need specifically from UAE, okay, from Dubai. So if your profile does not have that kind of experience from UAE, so please do not apply. You're not getting interview calls. You're just wasting your time. So stop wasting that kind of a time on those kind of a vacancy. Instead of that, you should apply for like another company, search for another job vacancy. There are hundreds of job vacancy posted every day on websites like LinkedIn, Job Indeed, Naukri.gov. There are hundreds of job vacancy announced in every day in those kind of websites. So rather than applying randomly, like a company which is specifically asking for UAE experience and you don't have that kind of experience and you apply, you're not getting interview calls. That could be the problem. Number 6, not following up. If any company announce a vacancy that hundreds of people, thousands of people, they are applying for the same position that you have applied, and if you are not following up to the company that you have applied for that job, and you are not calling them, like you are not sending an email, if you are not following up to the company like for the recruiters that you have applied for the job, and you're not getting in call or you're not getting in contact, you're not following up, there's a very high chance that you're not getting a job in, right? Because they have like hundreds of people applying for the same position every day. Okay, you apply, you just sit at home that you're waiting for interview calls. Okay, I have applied and I will get interview calls. No, you're not gonna get that. So if you are applying for any job vacancy in any company, like today you apply, you send your email, okay, you send your CV on their email, okay, tomorrow again you have their email, right? Next day again send them your CV. So keep following up. If they have hiring, like even they already to somebody, okay, if they see that you are applying again and again and again, maybe they have another post, okay, they have another vacancy that they are looking for, and then your CV match with their profile, that their needs, they will call you, they will contact you. If you are not following up after you apply that the job that you have applied, your CV will disappear in a stack by stack by stack on the CV that they every day they got, right? Your CV will disappear. So always follow up, always contact with the company. Number 7, visa or sponsorship issue. Some people, they don't understand, they apply for the job, and the recruiter is looking for somebody who is in visit visa or cancel visa, but you are already in employment visa, you are already in contract with any other company. Okay, your experience match, your profile, your everything match, but your visa status, because of your employment contract with another company, they need somebody who is ready to join immediately. Even after matching all of your experience and profiles, they cannot hire you, they cannot wait for you. Okay, if you are like a very experienced person, they are looking for, and they have a time, like they are going to start a new branch, and like after 2 months they can wait for you. But if they have already opened a new branches or new office, and they are looking for a new hire who have like a experience, but you are already in a contract, and after, for you to break that contract, it's gonna take 1 or 2 months, but they don't have that kind of a time, so they will find somebody else who is ready to join. Like the person who is in visit visa or cancel visa, they are ready to join immediately tomorrow. If you are okay, if you are ready to join tomorrow, okay, come. They will call them, not you, because you have already job. You have to, they have to wait for a month for you to finish your contract and sign a new contract with them, right? And they don't have that kind of a time. So your employment contract, that your visa, employment visa, can be the problem, and you're not getting interview calls, right? Lots of people, they don't think about it, but this thing happens. I have a friend who is in visit visa, and I have another friend who was in like a employment visa. Visit visa, the person who have visit visa have like a less experience, but the person who have already worked like together with me 4 years, 5 years of experience, but he's still in contract, he didn't get the job. The new guy who is in visit visa, he already got the job, he got the same job, they applied for the same position, but that person who is in visit visa, he got the job, and that person does not have that kind of experience that my friend, he had like a 5 years experience, like who he started at the same time. And another guy, he started like he just got training from Nepal, and he applied for the job and he got it. So not all the time experience matter, lots of time your visa status is also matters a lot. So avoid that kind of a problem. If you are in already contract, should not apply. First resign and you can apply, or find some company who is ready to wait for you. That is a better option for you. Number 8, salary expectation. Maybe your salary expectation is very high. That could be the reason why you are not getting interview calls. You know, all companies, they have the budget. Okay, when they announce a vacancy, they always have a budget of that position. Maybe the position they are offering salary is like a 2,000, and you are expecting salary is 4,000. Okay, it doesn't match, so they don't call you. Your salary expectation is very high, and it will be very expensive for them to hire you. They cannot hire you in the like a they can hire 2 person on the same salary, so they will go for like another person, like rather than choosing you. Okay, even you have experience, or you don't have experience and you are expecting a very high salary. Like some people, like for me, I have work experience of 5 years, and right now my salary is around like 3,000 dirhams. Okay, but I know I can get a better than this. Okay, but I am pretty comfortable with the job that I am staying here and it's okay for me. I can get a better salary than this. But new person who have experience, who does not have like a experience like mine, and they are also expecting a 3,000 salary or 4,000 salary. For me, I can ask for 4,000 salary, I can negotiate. Okay, I will apply for the, like, if I have to jump to another company right now, okay, I will search for job starts like 3,500 or 4,000 or plus salary. Okay, but if you are new and you are applying you are searching for a job to apply and you're expecting a salary of like a 3,000, you're searching for, okay, 3,000 above salary, you don't have experience, right? You're not getting interview calls. That could be the problem. High expectations of salary also can be the problem, can be the reason that you are not getting interview calls. Always do your research, that what kind of experience you have and what kind of a salary that market is offering for that role. Okay, so always match your expectation and the market research and the company that is offering the salary. Always match, make sure it always match. If your expectation is very high and the company offering is very high, you cannot come down and the company cannot go up, so it's not going to balance, right? There's a very high chance that you're not getting interview calls. That could be the reason. This can be the reason, this can be the problem that you are not getting interview calls. And this point, I have already faced this thing. I have already had a problem with salary expectations, experience, and everything all. So this is my own experience. So try to use my solution, maybe try to implement this thing that I have already talked about, my experience and everything. Implement on your CV, like when you are applying for a job, and try to avoid this kind of problem and get a good structured CV, your experience, explain what kind of experience you have, everything. That I hope you'll see the difference, the way you are applying before and the way right you're going to apply right now or after you watch this video. It's not a huge difference, but it can make some level of difference. Okay, hope you will get job interview calls and job. Best of luck.